got some breaking news. Cue the fire. Apologies if I forgot to cue the fire yesterday, so I'll give you 2 cue the fires today, making up for yesterday. But we, or you, have been coming to me in the comments section, loaded up with something big is happening, Bravo, and I feel it in my gut. Even though the mainstream media and politicians are like, this has never been better. And I say someone is lying, because either it's more better or it's not more better. Looking at the charts, consumers, you guys, this is your send me a mint, also known as sediment. No, that's sand. Dang it. Got it wrong again. It's never been lower. It's like it's off the fracking screen. You guys are saying, this is, remember when the lockdowns, that to me felt really bad. I was like, this isn't good. I should probably move. That was there. You want to know what, there's the 80s. Here was the great financial collapse or crisis. We're way below that. I also have other breaking news that the banks are lying to you and scamming you. And I say, well, if you can't trust banks, then who can you trust? Also yesterday in the comment section, because I read all of your comments, some of you are confused. You're like, well, market go up or market go down? And I say, well, it's going to do both. That's what markets do. But if you are an investor, or if you don't know how to trade, this is the time that you want to buy. And I know this might seem confusing to a lot of people, because you think of the stock market as like a casino, right? You're just like, numbers go up, my numbers went down. Though, and you want to know another chart that's also down, the lowest ever, this guy, job approval ratings. Unbelievable. I think he won. 38% of Americans approve of Joey B. Now, my question is, if I were to use my fingers here, okay? So that means 4 out of 10 of you are like, you're doing an amazing job. And let me try that again. I said, you're doing an amazing job. Right? Oh, this is great. There is no way this could be better. Maybe a little better. I mean, the only thing that is up is inflation, which is usually really good for asset prices. I mean, even that isn't working. And here we go. Bank of America says guess what? The great slowdown is here. Oh, and how about New York City? I guess it's not slowing down when it comes to people ripping everything off. They're putting spam, right, in cases. Like, who in their right mind is stealing spam where you have to wait 20 minutes just to get that fresh meat? There we go. This isn't going to end well. And talking about not ending well, how's that housing market? Everything fine and dandy? You guys okay over there? Dramatic increase in foreclosure filings are up more than 150%. Here's what that tells us about the housing market. Here, I would like to tell you, it's not good. Actually, that's not even a close enough accurate percentage of foreclosures. Try about 440% year over year. Because I know last time I said 440%, you're like, but a year ago, the numbers, I'm like, okay, well, how about right now? How about 140% right now? Also, I need to tell you, when I say housing market crash or stock market crash, that does not mean you're going to flip on the channel and it's going to be gone. They're like, housing market is officially gone. All homes are at 0. Stock market is at 0. No, Skylar, it takes time. This is like 1%, 1%. It's like it goes down like this. See how my hand goes down? That's how my hand goes down. And some of you married guys out there, that was a joke for you, right? The only thing that goes down nowadays. Also, I have something else that is down, your savings account. But hey, wait, hold on. They're telling me Market Watch, because you're like, report your sources. There you go, Market Watch. You could talk to Alyssa. Here's exactly how much money is in the average savings account in America. And psst, it's a lot more than you might guess. And actually, let me ask Sky. Oh, thanks. Hey, Skylar, what do you think? How much is in the average savings account? Oh, I should answer the phone. I don't know, man. Like $1 million? Bro, you actually think there's $1 million in everyone's accounts? Why keep that guy around? But just in case you want to know, here, is that how we do it? I'll let you know. You're not going to believe this. Skylar was pretty close. There's no way in hell. Come on. the average amount in a personal savings account. Well, then buy my course. We'll take that money and learn how to swing trade it, because we could make that paper trading money go up a lot higher than that. Was 62,000. You had 62,000 just sitting in savings account. Now you, wait, I'm sorry. You do now. You had 73,000. Oh, what happened? And my question to you is, why do you have all that money in savings account? You're losing money. Actually, I wonder if, hey, Skylar, can you bring that little screen down in this, hey, thanks, buddy. Kid's actually worth something. Looking at this is your, I guess, can you guys see that? I can see that. Here's your savings account. Well, actually, you could trade this. I'd say this is actually UUP. You have to move it over here. It looks, that was too small. It's never been called, never mind, it has. Looking at this, okay, so here's the dollar, okay? You can actually UUP, yeah, you right click. Let me see, can I right click today? Yes, I can trade. I click buy. And after you do that, you come over here and you click on paper trade. And you can follow along on this channel. You can actually buy this. It's not time to buy though, because it's selling off. It's gonna hopefully touch this little white line right there. That's what I've been waiting for. Or you can connect to TradeStation, just to let you know. They're giving you $150. Woo! And then you can trade right here. Link in the description if you want 150. I think you have to fund it with 500. But you can take it right back out, put it right back in your account. So, and I like showing you guys this because this is just a simple, this is how I swing trade. You enter right here. See that red line? It gets beat down. It comes. You ride it, take profit. It goes back down. So right now we're just waiting for the beat down. So you could have taken your savings account and taken my course for 75% off. Link in the description. Please do the course first, and then you got to understand this. I almost got in, right, on this channel. I'm like, oh, can I get above that 9? The Bravo 9 could not do it. Also, this was telling me we have further to the downside. So for those of you that are like, market's gonna, I want to know when's it gonna crash. It doesn't. Again, here, look, see these lines? See how they're separated? Well, that's the MACD. You'd know that, and you'd enter. I can't. Let me move it here. We're almost at the 200. Then you can start swing trading. That's that white line right there. See that? See, boo, you get a beat down. Oh, market's gonna crash. Okay, so there, you put it in right there, and we ride it. It's not, see, no crash yet. Not that it's not going to, but it takes time. Also, some of you have been asking, tell us about Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin gonna do? Well, this was that flag. It didn't play out. Right? The minute it's invalid. And no, you cannot swing trade Bitcoin. Please don't. Look, that just takes everyone out. You're like, oh, it's too manipulated, too difficult. The volatility, it takes everyone out. Look at this right here. From 27,000 in one day down to 21,000. Swing trade that. That's why people are like, oh my gosh, just put it in your swing trading course. I'm like, I can't do it. Also, same thing. This is what I wrote a month ago. I'm like, there's your rec. Let me help you with that. I said, if it finds support down there, boop, 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 that's what it does. It finds support resistance. That's what stocks do. Crypto kind of does. And then just all of a sudden, yeah, where did we go? We're at $1 million. It's going to find support, and it's going to go right up there, and boop. And that was my 85% get wrecked zone. Also, there's a white line above that. Can you see this? It's right here. That's your 200-day moving average. High probability we're going to get right there and get rejected. I think it'll probably be there. Remember, kids, what goes up must come down. So once you get up there, you take profit. And also, let me turn on Lux Algo to show you. This is where you take profit, so you're not 85% wrecked. Oh gosh, and that's where, watch, everyone gets in right here. That's when it feels good. Oh my gosh, we're going to the moon. This is Lux Algo. It's a couple buttons. It'll tell you, oh, when to buy, when to sell. Link in the description. It'll also actually set up. Yeah, see, it says, oh, do we have anything? That's not really. It's trying to do a detected pattern here. It's trying to find a channel. No, it's not. Actually, Lux Algo puts in support and resistance. See that? Oh, see that little dotted line? Pretty close to mine, right? Just lands right on that 200 day. So just in case you ever wanted to know why crypto goes up and why it goes down, it's because of this. And yes, I have a course on it, but don't do that until you do the swing trading one first, because it's more advanced. Guys, you need to learn how to beat these people at their own game, because they're scamming you, they're stealing from you. You're like, oh my gosh, the Fed funds rate, it's so high. My savings account must be booming right now. Nope, Still 0%. They still make it, and you still don't. U.S. Bank. Beautiful. Also, if we come up, see the stocks? Dow Jones up, NASDAQ up, S&P up, Tesla up, Meta down, Facebook down, other stocks down. What's another one? Let me zoom out a tad so you can see it. Alibaba down 12%. It's all different. Kind of like the housing market. That's why I have like a Bravos watch list, and I have like everything is different and nothing crashes or blows up equally. And all I'm trying to do is explain to you how this all works. Banks, U.S. banks, illegally. Oh, I thought that was illegal. Banks, your bank illegally, even though it's illegal, it looks like they still did it, use customers' data to create sham accounts. Sounds like YouTube. Huh. Yeah, those are scammers down there. If you haven't noticed, when there's a comment like every single one, yes, please stay away or use your brain and know, oh, this kind of looks like a scam. Isn't that so? Sorry, squirrel. That YouTube, I could say a word that like, shelve him forever, right? But you can't fix that. I wonder who's making money on this. Inflate sales numbers for the last decade. I mean, sorry, another squirrel. They could actually, like, if you show too much cleavage, shelve it. If you do the tones, the words, all of this stuff, and I know you're like, go to a different platform. I'm over there too. I'm on all the platforms, so just relax. My apologies. Sometimes I pull a Biden moment where I don't read off the screen. I'm like, hold on just a moment, which usually doesn't end well for him. Now they've been fined $37 million. Oh my gosh, plus interest on unlawfully collected fees. What they probably aren't telling you is they probably made 37 billion. They're like, 37 million, that'll probably teach you something. Kind of like how the banks, right? The silver market, that's gonna cost you another million. So what I always say is beat them at their own game. You got this, man. If you have $70,000 sitting collecting no interest because they are and hitting you with fees. Now, I'm not believing that everyone has $70,000 because I will show you the charts. Which here, I found it from Bloomberg. Here, no relief. Savings account are doing little to soothe the pain. Well, there was some money in that's the yellow one, the average. Are you telling me that little line that is now, in my eyes, this yellow line is going below that little bottom black line? That's negative. I'll show you what's not negative. I had to move my screen over. Look at that. See, way up there, that I can't reach it. That black line, that's inflation. That means things cost a hell of a lot more. And you don't have, that looks bad. See, now I'm zooming in. I'm like, you don't got nothing. But guys, please stop this. All this nonsense of them giving you zero and then the prices of things going up. Like, you should have bought those things. That's kind of how it probably should have worked. If you're not going to buy the things, learn how to trade the things. Because if you just sit there with your money, and it could even be, look, silver or gold. I personally, I would prefer to trade it and then buy physical. Okay, that's fine. But I am going to make so much more money, or being able to make so many more digits to buy the things that I want by trading rather than just hodling. And I know a lot of people are like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to learn about it. I'll just, stack. Okay. And I'm like, what are you stacking? I'm going to stack stocks, or I'm going to stack, altcoins. It's probably not a good idea. I mean, imagine if you had been stacking Alibaba, right? Or what happens when they file for bankruptcy? I mean, dollar cost averaging doesn't work very well when they file for bankruptcy. But Bravo, you don't understand. I stack companies like GM, good American-made companies that would never. Oh, how General Motors filed for bankruptcy. And guys, I have no dog in this fight. I'm just trying to help you, and hopefully just by teaching you, and then I teach you how to fish. And if you subscribe to the channel, you learn how to fish. And if you're like, wait, I need a manual on how to fish. Well, that's why I do the course. But then you're like, oh, it's a scam. I don't need, right? No, come on. How much was your college degree? My course is $250. That's like a price of a textbook. My friend just sent his kid off to UCLA. It was at $200,000 a year. The kid's probably going to come out and work at Starbucks. So when I teach you how to fish, and I say things like, if you want to nibble at the market, these are lows, man. I'm just saying, if I were to connect these two charts with like how you guys feel with the S&P 5, these are your buying opportunities. But that's if you're an investor. I am a trader and I wait for a strong reversal. And then I teach you how to do it. If you choose to do it, it's up to you. We just paper trade on this channel, and I will see you tomorrow.